This wasn't the game we were planning to make this week, but as soon as I saw it, I got down on my knees and practically begged my boyfriend to play it with me. How can you not immediately fall in love with a game that lets you play as a cat who falls asleep while a robot plays a guitar for you? After some convincing using my cat-like reflexes, I got him to strike our plans for the night and play with me. You really could just call this a made my boyfriend make me play Stray, but for simplicity's sake, we're just calling it a Stray date night. This game feels like something I would dream up if they let me make a game. Every game I play, I'm always finding the cats in them, but this is the first one where I finally just get to be the cat and do cat things. I almost feel like we need a disclaimer that this video has a lot to do with cats, but chances are, if you don't like cats, you won't like Stray.
Aw, they're brothers.
As a general rule, whenever we play something a little more story-based, we have to be careful not to get too invested. It wouldn't be the first time we've stayed up too late with a game, and it won't be the last. As for Stray, within the first 5 minutes of the game, I was already crying, so I guess it's safe to say I was invested.
Oh my god.
No, my family! Help me! Why did they have to make the cat so cute? I thought cats always landed on their feet! We both immediately fell in love with the aesthetic of the game. It's got a fun vibe and we clicked with it right away. The only thing that gets me going more than a neon city is navigating said neon city as a little cat in a bucket.
Oh my god.
Look at how cute the paws are. This game gave us all kinds of warm and fuzzy feelings while playing it. Nothing like finding a nice place for a cat nap in the middle of solving a puzzle about stealing laundry detergent in order to reunite his son with his long-thought dead dad. He was a robot, by the way. Nothing could possibly break our immersion, aside from our real-life cat who started meowing because he wants food.
Now no one has anything.
We might be bad cat parents, because at first we didn't realize that it was his meowing, and instead thought it was coming from the game. It didn't help that I kept spamming the meow button at everyone I met. The poor guy got a little treat after the whole fiasco, and after eating, he did what he does best and fell asleep right on my boyfriend's keyboard. So thank God we were playing the game on my computer for a change.
Oh my god.
It's a pretty straightforward game with a really sweet story to it, which is a nice change of pace from the other stuff we've been keeping ourselves busy with. When it comes to the gameplay, he's good at solving the puzzles.
Time will tell. Wait, there's clocks. Hold on a sec, there's 4 clocks.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And I'm good at being a cat. Oh my god!
That's awesome.
When we learn something crucial, I pretty much forget it as soon as I find something new to interact with, which is usually immediately. We'll get to a door with a 4-digit code, and we'll both sit there quietly before he has to remind me what it was. What was it again? It's not the easiest game in the world for him to backseat, because similar to a real cat, I get distracted by pretty much everything I come across. He'll see something and ask me to investigate it before we go through the awkward ritual of trying to verbally communicate where to go.
Okay, merge. 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 Merge, 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 merge.
It's ironic how this game makes us get all sentimental about the things that drive us absolutely nuts when our cat does them in real life. When our cat starts tearing up the rug or clawing at the couch, he gets a strongly worded email. But when this one does it, we're both ogling at the screen together. I guess it's just nice when it's someone else's stuff getting torn to shreds. This is how I knock!
That's how Jack knocks too.
Oh my god. I spend a lot of time making fun of my boyfriend for being a completionist in games, but this time around, it was me who refused to go to the next area before finding all the music sheets. Am I a changed woman? No, but it's not every day I get to be a cat, so I'm trying to get as much mileage out of this as I can. The more time we spent playing the game, the more we both started to appreciate how well they nailed down what a cat would do.
I like how the cat immediately lays down. That's what Jack does whenever we dress him up for Halloween. Like
It's so
immediately
true.
just like collapses.
He hates it, I'm just like,
the burden
yeah.
of carrying anything on his back is just too much to ask.
Is there anything more cat-like than weaving in and out of people's legs, almost tripping them and causing accidents? Huh. Just the way you navigate the world has me tapping into my feline instincts. I understand why our cat jumps on top of stuff for seemingly no reason, because I feel like I've been in his shoes. Oh my god, that's such
It's heavy.
a cat.
That's a cat.
I'm still gonna yell at him to get down, but at least I kinda get it now.
I think you'd make a good cat, because clearly one wasn't enough.
It's easy to forget there's a story and objective here, because it's just so fun to see the world through the eyes of a cat. If it were up to me, the whole game would just be running around and seeing what sort of trouble I can get myself into. Finding cozy spots and knocking over everything that isn't nailed down is all the game I'd need.
Oh god. That's like my nightmare. Let's not get a piano.
Let's not get a piano. This was such a cute and fun time. The world would be a much nicer place if we were all cats. Stray definitely made us want to pick up and hold our cat even more than usual. He's not really sure what's going on, but he doesn't seem to hate it. There I go talking about our cat again. I don't know if this video was about Stray or cats or what, but we sure talked about our cat a lot.